fucking love it. I love it. I want everybody to say, fuck, my life is beautiful. Happy, I don't even know what day. I think it's Wednesday, miércoles. Espera, I think it's beautiful. To me that shit is like, woo, all this is beautiful. Down here we got some, I'm actually, mariposa algo. Es una parque, una jardín, a butterfly, park, garden, whatever. You can hear the birds. There's butterflies everywhere. And I used to work out over here in 2016 a lot, and 2017. Run up the hill, go by the gimnasio, yeah, estadio. It's beautiful. Like, I love it. I seriously do it. I hope that for you guys. Like, oh, fuck, my life is beautiful. And as I was coming up here thinking about the butterfly, I recorded a video probably like 4 or 5 years ago. I did my own little art communication, art therapy, some poetry, some attraction marketing, content marketing, getting people into a funnel. It's really, I thought it was beautiful. Because at the time, like, and I still don't care. Like, I don't care. And I think that's why so many people around the world, not in the masses, not in the drones, quite yet, have drawn themselves to, or they've been drawn to me. Because I genuinely live from the heart, and that's part of one of my messages. Because I know everything is energy. And if I have this gratitude and appreciation for life, period, doesn't matter where I'm at, what is going on, if I have anything, if I have holes in my shoes, holes in my clothes, like if I've only eaten once a day or not even that, like, I'm always happy. I'm grateful. It's really, really interesting because I haven't voiced too much about it this past week or this past year and a half, 2 years. The first year was kind of troublesome. 2015, September 25th, 2015, my father passed. October 2nd, we cremated him, had his service. October 3rd, 2015, I found myself contacting, I didn't contact my mother, I contacted my sister. My mother just happened to be in touch with my sister, or there with my sister, because she came to the funeral out in Atlanta, Georgia, which I hadn't talked to her in I don't know how many years, quite a few years. Yeah, calling my sister at the airport jail in Atlanta. Me and my brother. It's really interesting. I hope you guys are okay with me sharing this with you, because I don't. I've already shared it in another video. A lot of people have been following along this journey and everything. Right when I was about to like explode my brand. Really interesting. But you know, shit happens, life happens. Yeah. I woke up, let me see what. I didn't wake up. Yeah, I woke up to the police knocking on the door of the car. Blood all over my forehead. My papers, I was at the airport, near the airport. Ooh, totally interesting. To get locked up the day after buried my father, or not buried, cremated him. Me and my brother go out to honor his life, going to the Atlanta Falcons game and the Atlanta Braves game the same day, a double header, double dipper. And yeah, I blacked out at the Braves Stadium, Turner Field. I came back to my senses hearing my brother. I didn't know it was my brother at the time. I'm the only one who fucking loves you. And I just headbutt. And it happened to be him while we were driving into the airport, and he hopped out of the car. Man, I mean, I from me being discombobulated, like I didn't really know what the fuck was going on. But all I know is I had a big gash on my forehead from knocking him in his teeth. Blood draining from my face, all over my face. I'll post the picture right here somewhere when I load this video. Cops. They didn't give a shit, and I get it. I parked at a big open space parking lot, shopping center, like where there's a grocery store, massive parking lot, in the middle of it, and cried myself to sleep because I thought I fucked up my relationship with my oldest brother. Really intense. Contacting my sister, and my sister getting me out of jail, and she came along with my mother. That was another interesting conversation. Me taking it a step further and trying to make peace, and it not being accepted, it not being embraced. And so I just continued on with my journey. But yeah, this morning, I say that story because it's been 3 years since I really voiced this much detail, or I haven't posted anything about my pops, but I think about him constantly. I think about his life. His life is my greatest inspiration, or one of my greatest inspirations on a lot of things, on what not to do. This is how I have viewed, I became aware that it's not that I was sick or there's something wrong with me. I was in a toxic environment, and I've been aware of this for many, many years since I was a kid. This is why people, they looked at me as a rebel or a troubled child, and it wasn't that. I genuinely believe I needed kick-ass leadership. Knowing my creativity, knowing my heart condition, like if I had a son or a daughter that thinks about the stuff that I think, like I'd be so grateful as a parent. And it's not to toot my own horn or anything like that. It's despite my imperfections, I know that my heart and my thoughts are genuine and pure. My visions, me wanting to help people, and because of this, me helping people, getting messages around the world is fucking phenomenal. It's amazing. It's amazing to be me, regardless of what is going on, share myself, discover my gifts, really actualize my dreams through my gifts, offering up that as a way to serve our global, like our fellow brothers and sisters. There's a lot of people that need help, and it's amazing that my brother that I live with now out here in Medellin, Colombia, just yesterday when I got home, he's like, man, so many people are reaching out to me for help. And I'm like, that's amazing, that's beautiful, man. This past year and some months, his life has drastically improved. Sunday night, he was just like, man, I can't even tell you, Marcus, how much, like, you helped me so much, dude. And I think that's why he's my ride or die. I hope this is what I visualize. I hope we actually actualize his dreams. I'm attaching his brand to my brand. It's naturally going to explode. The more he transforms, the more he grabs his balls as a man and bears down and actually does what he wants to do, what his heart wants to do, and do it happily, and not allow these things in life and people and all these situations, our imperfections, even our incompetence. Like I genuinely believe, like, not allowing these things to hold us back. You're not going to be perfect. And I believe perfection only exists in the process of discovering our dreams, discovering our purpose, discovering our why, discovering our blessings, our gifts and talents, all this beauty, what we've been blessed with. Genuinely being grateful and appreciative for these things. And if we can put ourselves in those states and learn to adopt rituals and habits and whatnot in our lives, allowing ourselves to fuck up, like, go fuck up, go try something new. You should not recognize yourself a year from now. I believe it's one of Brian Rose's, with LondonRealTV, one of his mantras, which if I'm not mistaken, he got inspired to say that after he spent an extensive amount of time with the legend, Dan Pena. You should not recognize yourself a year from now. Do I recognize myself last year from this year? My patience is so, man, beautiful. That's why I know I have it. That's why I know who is my ideal client, who is my ideal customer, my avatar. Like those that are tired, and it's what age bracket? I don't know, because I've been feeling like this since I was young. Decades, folks, okay? And my hunger, my thirst to search out real fucking leaders. These processes, these guys, life master students. Like, master yourself. You should master your gifts and talents. And after that, you're like, and I believe when you go along that process, you accept it and you embrace it, other doors, other dimensions open up, other gifts that you didn't know you had come to life. And I think it's a beautiful process. My ideal client, what age bracket? And I'm sharing this process with you guys, that going through this London Real Business Accelerator program, my ideal client. And the whole 60-second video pitch, sales pitch, I don't know. I mean, can I do it? I think I can do it. I believe I can do it. I know I can do it. I'm doing 11 of them right now. This is 11 60-second sales pitch. It can go into a webinar. How am I going to formulate it? I just have to reverse all the different webinars that I've been through. And there's a formula to it. I've studied Mike Dillard a lot. I've studied, so many. Agora Financial, all the different copywriters, funnels, the guys, Tim Sykes, who else? Sal Buscemi, my pal Sal, Bob Diamond. Just legends. There's a formula to it, and I know I can put it together. And I'm so glad that you're tuning in. I'm so glad that you're here. And I don't mind sharing all the thoughts, all the things that I have, all the things that I feel, my gratitude and appreciation for this, and me being open and authentic. And that's part of, I already know it. I already know that it's part of my product that I'm delivering to the marketplace. Going through steps, I don't know if it's going to be 3 steps, 5 steps, 7 steps, to unapologetically being you. Giving yourself permission, folks. Give yourself permission to go be you. Try new things. Try to be consistent with one thing for a period of time and get and track results like this. I'm doing it, and this is one of the modules as well, about being an example. If you're a parent, or you have people that you're responsible for, or you have a significant other that you care about, or whatever it is, and you feel that there's gaps that need to be, voids that need to be fulfilled by them, or them making some modifications with their life to better overall improve their lives, the number one way to get anyone to take action is by being the example. Let your actions do the talking. If you're a calm person, you want someone to be calm, talk to them calm. Like, you see them blowing up all the time, like, man, I love you a lot, I respect you a lot, but I just really wish that you could talk or express yourself to me in a very calm and loving manner, so you can help me understand what you feel or what you want to share with me, and help me understand your love. Your kids, their minds are so amazing and precious and beautiful. Like, they're sponges. They want to learn. They haven't yet learned how to connect these emotions. That's bad, that's ugly, this is stupid, that's all learned, it's all conditioned. Just like ourselves, whatever age bracket you're at, 20 years, 30 years, 60 years, that's all been a conditioning. Learn by your environments, learn from the different experiences, and those that taught you how to handle the different experiences that come up in life. Our relationship with money, our relationship with our significant other, work, how we truly value ourselves and our time, discovering your gifts and talents. Man, this is why I'm deep diving in. This is why I had to have the tough questions with individuals that, hey, like, I've produced work. I've produced, like, there's results. You need to pay the fuck up. It's really interesting. I didn't say it in that form. I said it in a lot more loving, but that was the gist of it, They have the hard questions, have the uncomfortable conversations. And then to be real is self-respect. And that's the other thing, when you know what you're worth, the marketplace already validates other individuals with these numbers. You should feel comfortable. If you can provide that value in your own unique way, you should be rightfully compensated. And you control that, you determine that by how it is you use your time. Like I know there's people, numbers and whatnot, and what I'm expecting from you or whoever it is that watches this video and clicks the links and comes join along on this process of living a fucking kick-ass life and waking up every day and going, I fucking love living. Yep. It's like that, folks. It's your boy Mark. Happy Wednesday. I don't know, you guys watch this, you stayed along. I love you guys. It's gonna be interesting. Brian Rose, I'm coming for this shit, dude. Medellin, Colombia. This is your boy Mark.